All right, it's always easy for you to pitch, or if you are affiliated to organizations and societies within your church who make it possible for you to be seen. I mean, it's one of the best ways because everybody there knows you, they like you, and to some extent maybe they trust you. But in my case, KLT was working for me, and so I've been using that for a very long time. Most of the sales that I still have come from people who I know from way back. All right, relationships I've nurtured. The second way is I've utilized my social media space on Facebook. I drop good content. I leave good content, that nurture the minds of, not everyone will buy from you, but at least somebody gets to know that you are an authority in this space, okay? And when it comes to that time to buy, they come to you. So I would say, do what works for you. If writing on blogs or publishing a blog post is what works for you, then go ahead and do it. If running social media adverts, YouTube, Facebook, Google ads work for you, then go ahead and do it. If lead magnets work for you, making an offer and getting people's emails, go ahead and do it. Just test what works for you. Don't do what works for every other person because you are not in the same capacity and the same wavelength. Understand what makes you you. Understand how you get your own people. Understand what works for you, and that is how to do it.
What strategies can I use to make my content more unique than that of other brands?
All right, so the strategies for content. So you have to understand that content is in different forms. Written blog posts or videos, what they call vlogging. All right, so what works for you? Where is your natural element? For me, it is videos. I do it seamlessly. I do it, with ease. And it works for me. A lot of people get to see my reels. A lot of people get to see my videos. And I'm like, oh, guy, we see what you're doing and you like it. So I write too, but I noticed that being on the screen actually helps me because there I get to share my views, my opinions, and I sound like the authority. That's number one. Number two is, whom do you follow? Who are your mentors online? Who is doing better than you in that space? You have to study the person and follow the person. All right, you have to know what the person is doing. How does this person deliver? How does this person make offers? How does this person catch my attention? All right, so those are the things you want to do, because when you're doing content and you want it to be better than other people's own, you have to put in the work. You have to research, you have to do development, and you have to come up with daily ideas on how to do. You have to be spontaneous when it comes to your content. So I think the third one is consistency. You cannot just start it today and be tired of it tomorrow. People are working day and night to bring out content that will shock the world, and so you cannot stop. You have to be consistent. I think if you put these three factors together, in a year, in 6 months, you will know the difference.
So the final question here is, how can I convince a skeptical client to trust my advice?
All right, so when you want to convince a client that is skeptical to trust your advice, skepticism comes in different forms. It may mean that the client loved the offer, but at one point, no is as interactive